Great. Thank you, Katie. So we like to broadcast on Facebook Live, so hello everybody that's tuning in. We have people that tune in from Vancouver to Toronto. And our objective here is to just provide a lot of really valuable content and create a great space for networking so that you guys can learn from other people who are doing what you want to do, make money in real estate in Edmonton. So I am James Knull. I'm the founder of the Mogul Realty Group. I'm the leader of the show here. And I'm going to be emceeing tonight. I'm going to be introducing your speakers. I'm going to do a little market update and just telling you guys about what to expect. So just from an expectation setting standpoint, first of all, make sure that you grab a delicious popsicle. It's a hot summer day, and we appreciate that you're here and not a patio. And good for you guys for being here and not on a patio, because you're obviously dedicated to learning a little bit more about real estate investing. And we're really impressed with that. We're excited to meet you guys, talk to you guys. I'm just going to introduce some of the Mogul team here. We've got Gabby and Melissa. Give us a wave. Is Devin? Oh, Devin was at the front, checking everybody in. We've got Katie here, making sure all the marketing is working. And some of the other, and Calvin, is Calvin? There's Calvin. Hey, give us front row center. I love it. There we go. And Robin, give us a wave, Robin. He's interning with us for the summer. So that's how excited we are about real estate. We even got somebody sticking around and learning for them this summer. So Robin, give another wave. Make sure you talk to Robin about what it's been like camping out with the Mogul team for the summer. So let's start out with a market update. Just a quick intro, that's the Mogul team. So I was just super impressed because we did an official photo shoot, and I wanted to show off a photo of us looking slick for our website. So Katie's in the process of rebuilding the website. Keep an eye out. For those of you who've seen the old one, you have not seen anything yet. The new one's going to be even more impressive. Some of the stuff we like to do, just here's some pictures of us. Oh, these are a little bit tiny, but that's okay. There's us holding a sold sign because we sell houses. Us on a Mogul ski trip, us having some Mogul drinks, and Calvin with a big old smile on his face, hamming it up. We recently sponsored the Fit Set Ninja Warrior Western Canadian Obstacle Fit Race Competition, which was a pretty cool thing to be a part of. So that's one of the ways we like giving back. We really do like promoting wellness. Our tagline is live well. We do team workouts, and that was just a really cool experience to be at the Fit Set Ninja Warrior facility. They named the giant warped wall the Mogul, which is why we got our logo up on there. So that was pretty fun. Okay, that's enough about us. Let's talk about real estate. So what I'm going to dig into today, in the spirit of landlording, is some rental market data. So this is available. This is easy to find. If you just go to the CMHC, Canadian Mortgage Housing Corporation website, you can find this data readily available. I'm just going to go over some of the key highlights, and if you want to do a deep dive and get really into the report, it's really long and there are a lot of numbers. So if you want to look at a specific neighborhood or district within Edmonton, a certain asset class, because you have a point of interest, because it's what's in your portfolio, well, this is where you find it. But we're going to look at the general trends. And the trends are looking pretty darn good. So first of all, you guys can see that the vacancy rate has decreased to 5.3% Edmonton-wide, which is awesome. That's the lowest it's been in a very long time. So that's good news for being a landlord. And as you can see on this larger statistic right here, the darker the circle, the higher the vacancy rate. So there's some trends that aren't particularly surprising. Alberta Avenue, far northeast, that's where the vacancy rate's a little bit higher. University area, southeast, that's where it's a little bit lower, and so on. We can look at just the trend of the data. So, our last, and this is really no shock. You can see the last time the vacancy rate was super low was when the market was great and the rents were high, 12, 13, 14, starts climbing into 15. All of us who have been landlords for the last 4 years know that it's been really rough because the vacancy rate has climbed up quite a bit. We're trending down into 2018. And when we actually look at the rental raise trends, we're seeing similar data. So 2012, 13, 14, we're raising rents. Boom! 2015 hits, 2016, 17, everybody's lowering the rents. We've actually seen the first trend of rental increases by the end of 2018, which is pretty exciting. And of course, knowing how media likes to roll, of course this is a big deal. It's definitely a crisis in the Edmonton rental market. Rates steadily climbing. Yeah, if rent's going up by $20 a suite and everybody's freaking out. As landlords, when rents went down by $250 a suite, where were the news articles at that point? But you know what? This is kind of how I feel about that. Good. You know what? We want those rents to be increasing. We're landlords. We want to see that gap between revenue and expense start to grow. And the cool thing is, we know that in the Edmonton market, there is a huge gap of what we like to call price elasticity. And what I mean specifically by that is that the last market peak was about $250 ago. So even though we see some sky is falling articles by some news outlet that's being a little bit dramatic, we know that the average Edmontonian in the back of their minds has about $250 at a minimum of price flexibility in their ability to go up in rent as long as the market demands it. So we're at the start of recovery. We've been talking a lot about housing market statistics, housing start statistics, price statistics, days on market statistics, the stuff that we see from a realtor perspective. But from a rental perspective, we're seeing very similar trends. So it's an encouraging time to be in Edmonton, and we just haven't looked at the rental trends for a little while, so it seemed like a good time to get in there and do it. Just another article here with the Financial Post. So Hope Street reports residential rates to rise again in Alberta in 2019. Hope Street being a property manager company that does a little bit of work in Edmonton. So we know that some of the larger players are predicting growth in rent. We can see the trends predicting growth in rent. Quick survey. How many people here have either not dropped the rent or even better, increased the rent even a little bit in the last 6 months? Well, there it is. That's your peer group showing success in the Edmonton market. And I have to say, I'm in the same boat. Have I raised some of my rents? Yes. Have the rental rates increases been crazy? No, but like $50 to $75 definitely doesn't hurt after the last couple of years we've had. Okay, so we got the clicker working. Thank you, Katie.